Well, Class is back for another run, but this time on audio. How great. Class makes for one hell of a divisive topic. The Coal Hill Academy-based show is, for lack of a better way of phrasing, not the most popular of the Doctor Who spin-offs, and is the only one post-2005 that got cancelled after only one series. It has been criticised for an inconsistent quality, uninteresting stories, and that's just putting it politely. However, it still has a small but devout fanbase who enjoyed the characters and appreciate the 8 episodes that came of it. I myself was part of an official team dedicated to episode reviews at one point. Unfortunately, it went down like the mother of all lead balloons, but never mind, I met a lot of amazing people through it, so I'm content. I admittedly have had a real interest in the topic of what would become of Class after the cancellation. I do feel it was a bit screwed over in its treatment. Regardless of your opinion in the quality of the show, it did get a bit of a rough deal in terms of broadcasting. You could say it got the same treatment as Tortured. It was aired on BBC Three, and then placed on a mainstream BBC channel shortly after. Now, this would be all well and good, except for the fact that this is 2018, and BBC Three is half dead at this point, relegated to online only. And then, of course, waiting a few months before shoving a double bill on at midnight on BBC One, proved to be a fatal blow, with the show getting around as much as 1.6 million viewers for the premiere, which featured Peter Capaldi, and then only as little as 290,000 people watching it by episode 6. There just wasn't enough of an interest for it to survive in the eyes of the execs, and to this day some fans still don't even know it existed, and those that did either gave up on it promptly, didn't really like the concept, or stuck with it to the end for better or for worse. Whether you liked it or not, the brainchild of Patrick Ness got dealt a bit of a bad hand. But of course, salvation comes in the way of Big Finish. Just like they have done with Tortured, Class is being given another crack at the whip. Greg Austin confirmed it on Twitter, and this month's Doctor Who magazine gave more details. Class is set to return in 6 new audio adventures from Big Finish. Spread over 2 volumes, these stories find the students of Coal Hill Academy reunited alongside their unconventional teacher. They find themselves crossing paths with 7th Doctor companion Ace, who returns to Coal Hill following her previous visit to the school in 1988 with members of the Daleks. Released in August, Volume 1 will contain Gifted by Roy Gill, Life Experience by Jenny T. Colgan, Tell Me You Love Me by Scott Hancock, who is also the director and producer. Volume 2 will contain Everyone Loves Reagan by Tom Foley, Now You Know by Tim Lang, and In Remembrance by Guy Adams. It'll be set during the TV run, so kinda like the tie-in novels that were initially released, and Blair Morat will be returning as music composer. Oh, and there will be Daleks. There's no sign of Patrick Ness's involvement, but I will assume that it has his blessing. And I've got to say, fair play to Big Finish for taking a property and hopefully reviving it, and possibly even transcending the TV incarnation. It's great to see the cast back together because they are phenomenally warm, lovely and talented people who are just brilliant to meet and speak to. I'm looking forward to seeing how other writers treat the cast and scenario that Ness has set up, much like the 3 novels before them. I admit that I was full on expecting this to be a continuation of sorts, but if the box set does well, then who knows what the future will hold. But for now, I'm incredibly interested to see how Ace will fit into this universe, and maybe it'll bring us closer to that Ace and Modern Doctor reunion that surely is within Big Finish's capabilities at this point. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I didn't ramble too much for my own good. Feel free to follow me on Twitter at DomJGM or Instagram at Dominus of Time for cosplay. And also there's a new Instagram, DynamicWorks2012, for everything around the DW2012 fan series. So feel free to follow that if you so wish. So until next time, see ya!